Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Fairmont Southampton Princess Hotel. Sorry, Hamilton Princess Hotel. I used to work there. First of all, I want to welcome our friends from overseas who come down for this this fight, and also I'd like to introduce Guy Gutros, who is the supervisor for the World Boxing Association. For those on the island, you know that we've got a really big event this weekend, the Teachers Fight Night, which is tomorrow at the Barclay Gym, featuring the World Boxing Association women's middleweight title bout between Teresa Perozzi, a homegrown girl, and April Ward from overseas, from Arkansas. So we're looking forward to that. It's going to make the night a lot more exciting, and we've got quite a buzz going around the island about this event. So before I make any more mistakes about which hotel I'm in, I'd like to pass it over to Guy Gutros, who's the supervisor for the World Boxing Association.
I'm the supervisor for the WBA fight. First of all, I'd like to express my admiration for what a beautiful country that you have. In fact, in all of my travels, I would rate this about the nicest that I've ever seen. So it's quite a thrill to be here. I'd like to introduce, first of all, our officials that are going to be judges and referees. We have Miss Lynn Carter. She's from Philadelphia. And we have also your local gentleman, Vic Richmond. We have Steve Smolder from also the area of Philadelphia. I'm not too sure the name of the town. And our referee, Steve Smolder.
And Steve Weisfeld.
I'm sorry, what did I just say?
You introduced me twice, but I want to defer to... We're called the Jersey Boys. It's all right, he's Canadian, he gets a little bit. Frankie Valley, New Jersey, so that's what matters. If I see blood other than nasal, at the conclusion of the round, I'll report to Guy that it's a lawful blow or a headbutt. It may play a role as the fight progresses, because I believe the fight must go 4 rounds in order to go to decision. So if something happens early on, whether it's declared a butt, accidental, or a lawful blow, may play a role in the decision-making process after the 4 rounds are complete. Guy, I think it's important what you indicate is it the bell at the end of 4 or the beginning of 5?
Right, that's a very good point, because the WBC is the round at the beginning of 5, but the WBA is at the end of the 4th round.
It's an official fight when the bell sounds completing the 4th round. That's one instant. Just to clarify, mouthpiece rule, lull in the action. If you're working, continue to work until there's a lull. I'll call time. Corner, be prepared to wash your fighter's piece. Pieced fighter, neutral corner, till I wave you back out. I think that those are the issues that I wanted to clarify. We're going to have a personal rule meeting with the permission of our supervisor after. And if you'll note to my right, the glove selection is right there. Champion will have the opportunity to select gloves. Challenger will have an opportunity to select gloves, and the spare pair will be just that, held by the supervisor if there's a cut or any other aspect. Thank you very much. Concur, it's a beautiful island, and we're going to go to St. George as soon as we get the hell out of here. Yeah, where's the bell? Yeah.
I had 5 guests and a stray dog come in my house last night, so I'm a little bit...
That's the first thing. Oh my God, our gorgeous
I
bell
should
is
have
not
the
on
bell.
display.
It's at work because everybody wanted to see it, so I'll make sure it'll be there tomorrow.
Yeah, it'll definitely be there.
Gorgeous bell. She is 156.
No, 156 and a quarter, I think.
156 and a quarter.
156, yeah, and a quarter. 58.5.
Perfect.
Complete knockouts. The other 5 are TKOs.
Okay.
And then 1 was by decision.
Right. Have you ever fought outside the states before?
No.
First?
First time out of the country.
Okay. It's time, okay. Teresa, 158?
At 158,
You smile.
pretty impressive.
Yeah? This is, what, best shape of your life?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's been different. It's been a different training, better, for sure. I thought I was pretty set in my ways, but Goofy knocked that out of me, so I feel really good. We have a good, we worked hard.
And fighting at home.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's always a plus.
Right.
Although I like being the underdog, so I take it as it comes.
Now, obviously, Teresa, it's been a few months since you've been in the ring. How you feel comfortable enough to get back in and get back to your trade?
To get back
To your trade, boxing.
Oh, sorry, to training. Oh yeah, I feel great. I mean, it was nice because the last fight was really tough for me getting ready. And then I've been injured the last 2 fights, so this time was the first one in quite a while. I haven't injured myself. I was a little superstitious going into my last sparring, so, but we made it through. I feel good, so good to go.
Okay. And April, what have you been doing to prepare for this fight?
I've been in the gym a lot, doing a lot of hard training, harder than I've ever worked before. I've been sparring a few guys who got in the gym, you know, getting ready. I feel good.
Now, that's something rare. Both of you seem to have to work with a lot of men to get ready for events. Do you feel there's a difference or an advantage having to train with men and then fighting females?
I'm sure there probably is, but if both of us were doing it, about even on that part. But I'm sure there is, working with guys, they hit harder, they're tougher, stronger, but I think it's better for us.
Okay. All right.
All right, so this fight, Perozzi, this fight here, you're the defending champion. Obviously, the onus is on your opponent to take the fight to you. Of course, we know your reputation as an aggressive fighter. You know, psychologically going in, how have you prepared yourself for this? I mean, you don't have to go gung-ho. You know, how have you prepared for this psychologically?
Well, I look at there's no, just because I hold the belt doesn't mean I've had more losses in Bermuda than anywhere else, so there's no hometown advantage here. The WBA, it's not, I don't look at that as to my advantage. I'm not looking for her to bring the fight to me. I'm going out to do, you know, I'm going out to win. That's what it comes down to, so.
Based on your record at home, is that you're going to use that, you know, to your advantage, and use it as an incentive, you know, to buck the trend?
Well, I'm not going to let any previous fight. This is boxing, so we know what can happen. But you know, I'm going out there to win. We've both trained hard. We know how hard it is to get in there. We're going to do our best, and I plan to win.
Teresa, I know you're 8-4-1. How many knockouts do you have?
Just one.
Just one knockout?
But someone's knockout record, that doesn't faze me at all. We're 2 different weight classes. She's coming up 1 weight class, 6 pounds. I don't know her opponents. You know, I know I've fought all top-rated opponents in the top 5. So, you know, it's all going to come down to the night, and really, who's in good shape? That's what it comes down to when you got 10 rounds.
So throw the knockout bit
That
out the
doesn't
window?
fade. Everybody keeps asking me, are you studying, are you doing this, are you doing that? You know, she's a girl. She's one girl in the ring. I'm another. I mean, we've prepared for everything. So if we have to switch it up halfway through the round, at the end of the round, my trainer will tell me what I need to do, and I go out there and do it. I'm in shape so I can think. So whatever he tells me to do, I'll do.
April is the challenger. Perozzi obviously has the belt. Do you think the pressure's on her?
I do. I think the pressure's on her because she has to defend. She's in front of her home crowd. There's nothing on me. If I go home without it, I'm still the same person. I come here, I'll do my best, and my best is all I can do.